Today I'll be going over what you need in a skate shoe, whether you're a beginner or an advanced skater, or if you want to change your stuff up. Let's go right into it. Very briefly, I'll go over the past 10 shoes that I've worn and telling you why I have skated them, haven't skated them, or I've moved on to the next shoe. We'll start off with the Supra Ethan Arisman. This shoe I believe I got for $45, and I usually switch shoes because I lose tread on the bottom or because I break through on the stitching here. And this was not the case for this shoe. It just got too loose. I was skating and I found myself shifting off to the side and rolling my ankle quite a bit, so I felt like I didn't have the most a really tight shoe. I personally skate really tight shoes, and I don't like my laces are as tight as possible. I also rip laces at least 6 times per shoe. Next up, I have a I Bria. I believe I got this one for 20 bucks on an online shop. As you can see, I really like this shoe. I have shoe gooded it probably 3 or 4 times. The grip at the bottom is still pretty awesome, and it's a very firm shoe still to this day. I skated about as long as the Arisman, and the reason I switched is just because it kind of hurt my foot because there was so much shoe goo. In hindsight, I probably should have put a shirt on the inside to kind of pad that, but no, I really enjoyed this shoe. Here we have a Nike mid shoe, and as you can see, actually the bottom looks pretty nice. It's starting to get beat up and have some holes on the side here. I know I changed laces quite a bit on this shoe, which was kind of annoying, and it got kind of loose, but yeah, I really enjoyed this shoe. I liked it because it had the ankle support. It's probably mostly mental for me, but I feel like I'm not going to hit my ankles on the board whenever I flip trick or hit like a primo or something like that. This kind of protects it, but it's mostly mental, I believe. Here we have an Adidas shoe I got for Christmas, I believe. I only skated this a couple times because this was just my dress shoe. As you can see, I kind of ignored that and skated it a couple times. Yeah, I don't know if I would recommend this for skating for me personally, because I like a thicker shoe. Thin shoes just feel kind of weird to me. I don't need that much board feel. Here I have the American Colin Provost. I don't know which model it is. The thing I liked about this shoe is I only went through laces a couple times because I could tighten it up so much here on the top that the laces were nearly in the middle of the shoe rather than being on the sides. That's just probably because it got a too big of a size. The bottom got pretty slick, and as you can see, I shoe gooed this area quite a bit. I broke through a couple times, I'm pretty sure. What I wasn't a fan of this shoe is because it's such a low profile shoe. I hit my ankle bones a lot, and yeah, I still skated them as long as I could until I felt like I needed a new pair. I got this shoe from Walmart for like 16 bucks, not for skating at all, but you could see, I see people skating these shoes like they're skate shoes, which just mind boggles me, mainly because I'm such a tight shoed skater. This shoe is never like tight on you. It's like elastic, it stretches quite a bit, and yeah, so if you're wanting an elastic shoe that's got a no feel, then Walmart's got your shoe for 16 bucks. This is my current dress shoe. It's a box. I don't know what brand. I got it for 20 bucks on an online store. What I didn't notice about this store, which is just my complete fault, I didn't notice there was only 2 places for laces up here rather than being the entire shoe, which makes it a very loose shoe. So I think it looks nice as a dress shoe. I personally wouldn't skate it. I've tried skating them a couple times, and it just felt weird to me. It's, as you can see, I didn't even skate them, and they're just super loose and broken in. So yeah. For you absolute beginners, this is a running shoe, and I've seen people trying to skate these when they very first start, and the amount of thickness you have here gives you no board feel, which I personally said myself, I don't need a bunch, but this is not enough. Also, the shape of the shoe just doesn't give you very much room right here, the way that the bottom of the shoe is shaped, and it is not made for flicking grip tape. It is made for giving your toes like breathability, so not a skate shoe. I have here a box shoe. I like these quite a bit. Still very firm, which is something I like in a shoe. Didn't get beat up on the toe very much at all. What was the downfall for this shoe for me was I had to change the laces a lot, and as you can see, I've put shoe goo here and here along the stitching of the shoe because the shoe was literally falling apart on me. I did not skate this side of my shoe at all, and I had to put shoe goo here, which kind of sucks. Again, I really love this shoe, but after putting so much shoe goo, it kind of hurts to flick. I may be just a little girl, or not even a girl, girls are tougher than me. I lost a little bit of grip on here. As you can see, this is like a different color up here just because it's worn down the sole of the shoe. And my current skate shoe is a DBS Day One Song model. This was right before he switched to Adidas, so it got marked down, so I grabbed it real quick. As you can see, there's a few places I can stick my fingers in. I've shoe glued this once right here. I don't know if I ever shoe glued this area. There's no marks of shoe glue anymore. I've changed laces twice on this shoe so far. Yeah, not too bad. I like it just getting kind of loose. I just beat up the shoe a lot. Now that I've shown you each shoe, I want you to know that there is no perfect skate shoe. It's not going to be the same for you as it is going to be for me. As I told you in those shoe quick reviews, personally I like a tight shoe with tight laces. I like it to stay firm the entire time. I really enjoy when the shoe doesn't rip laces so much, which means it has to have the laces more in the middle of the shoe. But that also means you can't tighten your shoes much because there's not much room to bring it together. I have different flicking areas than you do. As you can see in all my shoes, the very beginning of the toe right here, I have marks, and on the sides right here from heel flips, I'm assuming maybe I have marks, or maybe it's from Casper flips. So my tricks are different than your tricks. My flick is different than your flick. I've seen people who have this like part right here of the shoe is just completely torn away. Mine never gets hurt there, just because I don't do tricks flicking with that area of my foot. The perfect skate shoe for you is depending on what you skate and how you skate. I don't skate giant things, so I don't need a shoe that's got a bunch of just impact durability. I don't need a shoe that is going to last jumping down a bunch of stairs and just barely sliding my foot on the board. I do a lot of flip tricks, but I don't do anything crazy where I need a lot of board feel, so I don't need a super thin shoe that's going to let me feel the board but not last as long. It's always give and take with these kind of shoes, and honestly the shoes that I buy are the cheapest I can find. It's either $20 or it's $40 depending on where I buy it from or what brand I buy. There are hundreds of videos on YouTube talking about if a shoe is good for you or not skate wise, whether if it's vulcanized or cup sole, if it's canvas or if it's made of suede, whether it's going to cost a lot or be the cheapest shoe possible. The only person's opinion that matters is yours. So if you don't like a shoe, it's not going to be great for you. What does help though is once you find a shoe that you like, try to buy that same kind of shoe and you'll progress a lot faster. If you're constantly changing from thick shoes to thin shoes, then you're not going to progress as much because you're constantly getting used to it. Same thing with board size, with different grip tape, with different wheels, different trucks. If you keep your equipment the same, it won't be another step for you to learn how to do your kickflip again. Let me know in the comment below what your favorite skate shoe is or the shoe you're currently skating. Let me know if it's a shoe that you love a lot or if you'll never buy it again, and we'll learn from each other. If you enjoy the content I make, thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about me or see whenever I post another video, you know what to do. If you don't enjoy my videos, let me know how I can improve and we'll make better content. This week's featured subscriber is right up here in the corner. If you want to watch their videos and see why I'm subscribed to them, you can go ahead and click that and maybe you'll find out why they subscribe to me. That's all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching and God bless.